We're going to start with trunk rotation. This is lying flat on our back, knees bent, feet flat, and then keeping your shoulder blades flat to the floor. Allow your knees to drop to the side, keeping your feet on the floor. Reach out with the opposite hand. Try to keep that hand in contact with the floor. That'll help keep your shoulder blades there. And then just gently relax into it, going back and forth.
Feet come up. Try to keep my hand, opposite hand on the floor, palm up. Trying to keep my shoulder blades flat to the floor as well. Feet are about, or shins are about level to the floor. All right, and then a pretzel. Two different ways to do the pretzel. First is just to grab this near knee and pull it across this way. A better, more deeper stretch is to grab the bottom knee, kind of reaching through the eye of the needle there, and then trying to pull your chest toward your shin and your shin toward your chest. Cool, and obviously you'd get both sides. So you could either do it this way, which is kind of the expedient way, or a true pretzel here. All right, so this one, you're gonna keep your bottom foot on the floor, cross your leg. It's like a pretzel, but we're not pulling it in. It won't stretch your glute, it's more for your hips. And then you're gonna allow your torso to rotate that way, keeping your shoulder blades on the floor, and then try to get your foot to the floor, like that. Then back. Now trying to get the knee to the floor, this way. Again, keeping your shoulder blades flat to the floor. And you switch. And this way. 2, 3. Cross that over. And then you're going to hug that, pull it in towards your chest and turn towards that side. Call these huggies. And the opposite side. Cool. And then cat camel, which you're probably familiar with. And that's trying to get femur vertical and your arms vertical, and then hump up, tuck your chin, push your belly to the floor, look up, hump up, belly to the floor, and then from there, after doing that anywhere from 5 to 10 times, you're going to thread the needle. And this one, you're reaching as far through as you can and trying to get your shoulder to the floor. And then reaching up as high as you can, trying to get your chest open to the ceiling. All right, and then from there you can go into prayer pose. These are about a foot apart. You sit back on your heels if you can, and then reaching as far forward as you can. And a nice addition after you've been there for, I don't know, a few breaths is to take one arm, put it on top of the other, stretch that lat muscle, and then the other side. Cool, and then a hip flexor stretch. Now what you want to do, you want to be real careful not to get into spinal extension here and arch your lower back. So you're going to keep your pelvis tucked
and kind of some tension here in your core, and then just bring it forward. Your chest is vertical, chest is up, torso is vertical, chest is up. You're not really leaning on this, but neither are you doing this. Okay, that's for hip flexors. And obviously you're gonna hit both sides. And then we'll hit adductors. That's legs out. Toes are forward, foot is flat, knees locked, elbows go to the floor, kind of angling your torso toward that extended leg. And then this side. Cool, and then we'll do one last hip opener, and that's just a big hip circle. Trying to draw as wide a circle you can with your knee, or as large a circle you can, and then reverse that. Awesome, you're gonna have feet a couple feet apart, heels down, toes are up, and the knees are bent. And you're just gonna lean forward, put your fingers on the floor. Use that for support if you need to, and then try to relax and melt a little bit into the stretch. Gently walk your hands forward, pause there for a breath or two. Walk them forward a little more. Then walk them back. Come on up. All right, this one is gonna get a little bit of your hip flexors, your abductors or medius, and your quadratus, which is a muscle here in the back. You're gonna cross the outside leg, this, stay nice and tall, but then you're gonna lean, trying to get your hand to the wall, directly over your head. And that should hit the fascia line basically all the way up to your hand.